All right, guys, today we are looking at the very first street legal tank, the Tesla Cybertruck. This thing is bizarre. So we're gonna take a look at this, see what we like, see what we don't like, see what you like, and go from there. I'm Peter from Faraz Auto Sales. Let's dive into this thing. I'm a little bit speechless on this car. I get truck, tank, whatever you want to call it, because I really don't know anything about it. I don't know. I'm just kind of looking at it just like you are. This thing looks ridiculous. Like we're surrounded by, there's a Hummer, which you thought was a tank. This thing looks like way more than a tank than that does. Really cool, crazy LED light thing on the front, which is neat. We can light that thing up after. Look at the size of the windshield on this thing. Like this is a $5,000 windshield wiper here, maybe more, because it's just, you know, bigger than my 6-foot wingspan. And it's funny, barely still covers your passenger side, we've noticed here too. I can only tell you what it's like to drive it because I've driven it around already. It is pretty gnarly because of the 4-wheel steering. We'll take a look at that too. Like, doesn't even have door handles on the car. You know, I know that's pretty normal for the Tesla stuff. You just press this little icon here that has a little light on it. There's your door open, right? Same thing with the rear door. Now this one's a little different visually because you have your stainless steel look to it usually, which all the other ones you can see come as, which you can see inside the doors. But this one's just wrapped in matte black, gives it a little bit different feel. These wheels look like something out of a, you know, the moon crawler from Mars or whatever you want to call that thing. Like, look at this. I'm not sure really how, if you pop a tire on the side of the road, maybe this thing just pops off. I don't know, maybe you know, but we're just gonna keep checking out what we see. This was just driven, so granted it's a bit dirty, so grant me some slack on that one. This is kind of neat though. I mean, I don't know if people like this or not, but this is this big tonneau cover thing. You have like a tailgate on it, just like an actual pickup truck, but then you also have a power folding tonneau thing that slides up, which is kind of neat, you know? Ton of room back here. Like you could put a ton of stuff in this thing. And it's got some kind of, I guess, like a rhino guard or rocker guard on it, just like a pickup truck would have. Actually, I don't know if there's any, maybe this stuff opens up too. Oh, look at that. There you go, cool. So you have a little bit of an extra space if you want there, which is really slick. One thing to notice too is, which is neat, is once you slide this all the way up, we actually do have a window back there, like a rear windshield, which you can actually see through. So it's kind of weird because if you have this cover on, I'm not really sure what purpose that serves. Maybe just to make sure that your stuff doesn't go anywhere. I don't know, like I'm not really sure. One thing's for sure, it's pretty dang cool. I'm sure there's mixed opinions on if you like it or not, or whether it's gonna sell great or hold up well, but visually it's like nothing else you see on the road. That's for damn sure. We'll jump into the interior. I'll show you how the wheels move back and forth. One thing that's strange when you're driving it. All right, well, now that we've hopped into this thing, we can just take a look around and see what's going on. I don't know about the white personally on here, this kind of white dash area. That's super sensitive to dirt, I would imagine. Maybe it's really easy to wipe, I don't know. I can't imagine your jeans not staining them or whatever else, but this got a very similar feel to most of the other Teslas, the giant screen, which is really cool. Shows your Cybertruck there, which looks really neat. Steering wheel's almost like a yoke steering wheel from some of the Plaids, or like, you know, if you want to order anything that's Plaid, has that kind of yoke feel steering wheel to it. At least this one has a top half. Like the yokes, they don't have anything to grab onto, so you're kind of going hand over hand. One thing that's really weird that I find about driving this car is that when you turn your steering wheel, like in a normal conventional car, you're gonna have hand over hands, right? This in the Tesla, the Cybertruck, that's full lock. That's as far as the wheels go. So that turns the entire thing all the way. There's no need to go multiple turns. So the only strange part is minor adjustments make the car move quite a lot. Like you can see right now, look, we're shaking the whole car. It's like that doesn't happen in a normal car, but this is just really strange, really neat. So as far as being out there or being like different, man, Elon, you nailed this one. It's really gnarly. You don't have in the other Teslas, I guess, in some of the Model S's, whatever, they have the drives down here. You press drive, reverse, whatever else. And this one, it's done on the screen right here. There's a little symbol of, you know, the truck here to put forward. You just slide your finger up, and that would go into reverse, or that's drive, there you go. And then same thing for reverse. You just slide right back down all the way to the bottom. And then all your cameras turn on, which look really cool. Yeah, this is all pretty similar user face to the others. This is neat though. You can change the ride height and do your all your controls for your headlights. glove box, all that kind of stuff done through here. Dynamics, the type of drive you want to do. Yeah, this is just very similar to the other, like any of the other Teslas that I've driven. Of course, it's a Cybertruck, so it's a little bit different, but the main thing about this is the exterior. Look how big the panoramic roof is, all glass, which is kind of cool too. One thing would suck for sure is if you had to be the guy detailing this car, like I don't know how the heck you're gonna how are you gonna clean down here? That'd be insanely bad and awkward to do. So I don't know if that'd be a downfall, or maybe Tesla's gonna make a giant broom type thing to like wipe that with, like I don't know. It does have an Alcantara roof liner, which is pretty slick too. And this very futuristic looking light. Oh, that was cool, look at that. You can just press on the edges of these and you can brighten them up. So that's pretty neat. We'll hop into the back, take a look. This is pretty neat. So what we got in the back here, pretty spacious, pretty roomy. I don't know what this would cost to get this replaced if this ever cracked or something fell on it, but I'm sure it wouldn't be cheap. Love this rear screen here, which is really nice. So I guess it gives you your options to turn on the rear heated seats, which is cool. And I think I've been told you can watch, yeah, so you can, there's all your media through there, Netflix, everything else, man, like that's cool. So you can drive around as the rear passenger. Kind of a different twist on, instead of having the back of the headrest DVDs like you see in most rear entertainment systems that come in others, you got a drink holder through the middle section here, which is nice. Again, that window in the back is completely useless right now. I mean, I can't see anything, but I bet when that cover is open, I guess at least you can see through the back. Maybe it helps if you put that down for reversing, if you not want to use a camera and you just go old school with the rear view mirror. Yeah, all in all, pretty clean little back seat of this thing. Let's keep on moving around. All right, guys, let's take a look at Tesla's trunk, AKA the Frunk. Oh, there it goes. Automatic opening on this thing. Kind of cool, I guess. You could throw some extra stuff in here. A little bit of room for if you don't want to throw your bag in the back or whatever else, having it bounce around, just checking to see if any of this stuff opens up, I guess. I'm not sure if it does or not, but you got your mobile, the connector or charger there, which is cool. Kind of almost like the automated trunk like you would on any other car, but you just press that button right there and down she goes. Soft close Frunk right there. All right, guys, well, again, I'm Peter from Faraz Auto Sales. Don't forget to like and subscribe our stuff. And I gotta go drop this truck back off the RoboCop because it just seems like it's fitting for him. But check out this horn as we leave. What a bizarre car.